Hey, Laura J. Warming up some nachos for myself and wanted to point out to you who are going to allow yourself to be served up on a platter by those whom it is nacho business to be part of personal affairs or matters that once you've made it someone else's business, now you've already made it an affair because you've got an extra entity there between you and what is there. So essentially, if I was in a relationship with this food and then I gave someone else ability to come in between us to be able to say what I can do with that food, that would be the equivalent of a marriage or trust instrument that would be created where the man is joindered and the woman is said to be enjoined, and they are connected through the state, which Ken Cousins was speaking to. So I want to share with you the fact that when you do the inner work, that's when you start to recognize that individuated needs necessitate emotional resilience, resonance, and respect. Respect for the instrument that is moving your soul, the vessel that is moving your soul through this life, and recognize the counterfeiting of all things, particularly through the double booking or double entry accounting system that is used to confuse us to believe the heavenly realm in the private and the ecclesiastical realm in the public are interdependent, when we can get to the equivalent of heaven without the intermediary if we are willing to actually stand as a powerhouse in our own right and not invite another who might want to take a cut or share out of the soul corpse that our soul has a carbon copy of in the public. But that does not change the fact that an SOUL is different from an SOLE as the corporate version of what is real. And this is the way we get down to the fact that when you invite someone with a title that has no firsthand experience to come into your reality and speak truth as if what they wrote then was enough to explain whatever comes and is required, for if they're not there to expound on that which is asked, how is it going to actually stand up? In a court of competent jurisdiction, competency being one of the necessary requirements in order to move from a major estate holding position to a major one. Did I say major twice? I meant to say a minor account or a minor estate into a major estate. But the account is all about the perspective. So, I'm microwaving these. Even though I know how bad it is for us, and to be standing in front of it, furthermore, which I don't really enjoy. And sometimes when we know more, there's more clutter, because there's these ideas that we believe to be true for certain. And the thing that we're all going to come to terms with sooner than later is that in the scheme of things, perspectivism is everything. And knowing how to stay as the first person office holder compared to the third person or even the second person is the difference between whether you are going to be on the crew side of the ship or the passenger. Be a passenger who pays for the ship to move, which means the crew and the captain too get dues for what was done to the account of the debtor. Hence, la maison d'être being the house of being, that we are converted into the thing we did before then we were implied to be it. Dr. and Mrs. Vandertramp, oh, those tramps from the or of the hill. Tramp actually representing a free vessel that doesn't have a schedule and is able to freely maneuver, or a tramp who is free and doesn't have a home, so is a nomad. Tramp, promiscuous woman, choose your version, choose your syntax, and realize that means it's the meaning applied to the word that is used commonly between all three of those variations of very different things. So now that my food is getting colder than what I wish it to be, I'm going to put some gold sour cream and guac on my nachos and say, if it's nacho business, then recognize whose business it is, how they're benefiting, whether you're benefiting, how's that working for you, and then furthermore, what you're going to do about that relationship, because the quasi-usufruct is where we've been getting fruct left, right, and center. Want to know more? Leave a comment. Give me a like. Let me know what you might want to do. Toodaloo for now.